everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have Sylv again. We've done a ton of leg day videos, but today we're gonna do probably my favorite muscle group. We're gonna do shoulders and then my least favorite arms. But we're gonna get through that and hopefully you guys enjoy this video.
First, we're gonna start off with rear delt flies. It's a great way to kind of get your whole shoulder girdle and your joint nice and warmed up. It also kind of sets the tone of how you should be stabilizing through other exercises that require stability. So yeah, let's go ahead. So remember, this elbow kind of bends a little bit more on the way down. So you have to be mindful and not give that extra degree of bend on the way down, okay? 4, look at left to right. Look at your elbows.
Oh.
Do you see that?
Yeah. Is that better?
Yeah, there you go. 6. And think of keeping clear of your pecs. So no weight should be going into your pecs at all, right? Make sure this is also eccentrically loading. Retract your shoulder blades as you open your into this contraction. So put your fingers in my middle back there. So you want to do this at the same time of pulling into your rear delt.
Okay.
And then on the way down, reverse the same motion.
Okay.
Okay.
I go.
Yep. So yep. Yes. Make sure you make it cohesive though. Here and then right across. Good. And yeah, that elbow. Be mindful of that.
Yeah.
elbow.
What's wrong with his arm?
You could have a tighter right arm, like right bicep.
Maybe.
Do you mainly carry your phone on your right hand?
Yes.
Okay, so, And also, don't tuck your hips so close to the machine. Keep your hips back and then let your chest drop and then posture out there, chin up. Yeah, so the reason why you want to keep your chin really high is because you want to align that spine, right? Like if your chin is down and your whole back is stretched from your neck, you're actually going to take away from that contraction here, okay? Try to feel for the left a little bit more on the way down, okay? 5. Much better. I don't feel as much pec. Now trying to roll in. Good. 6. 7. Nice. Watch this elbow. A little bit straighter. 8. Yes.
Rear delt is like, I call it like my ghost muscle. I have no idea what's happening. I can't see it. I can't feel it. It's like doesn't exist.
Did you call it a ghost muscle?
Yeah. It's like not real.
But do you get the feeling? Like, do you feel?
I do when I'm working with you, I can feel it. But when I work it by myself, I find it's like the hardest thing. Whether it's like flies on the cable or dumbbell or whichever.
Do you go fast?
No, I try to go slow.
Interesting. Okay.
And I've asked so many people like how to do them, and like when I do them with somebody, it's good. Like you or Jody, it's great. But when I'm on my own, I always struggle.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So I think then the initial sets, like in the beginning, go even slower than what you think slow is.
Okay.
And then you have to almost picture the muscle pulling.
Okay.
So do you know that it's shaped kind of like an oval? It's like it's attached here and then attached here. So it's kind of shaped in like a little little pod kind of.
Like, but I don't have them. I feel like I look at my back and I don't have them.
You have great rear delts though, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think that's from training back by pulling into your rear delts mainly and not as much lower.
Lower left.
Right?
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, let's drop set there. It's starting to get a little bit heavy.
Oh, it's getting a lot heavy.
Let's go 7 more reps, okay? There it is. 3. It's not gonna feel even to you, okay? Because we're trying
it doesn't feel even at all.
Bend your elbow more. There you go.
Oh my God.
Very good, very good. They're pumped.
Yeah, those are my rear delts.
Yeah.
We found them. We found them.
Okay, one more
That's
set.
so
Take a
weird
second.
because like, I don't know why I'm not aware of my elbows.
There's a few things, because you know how when you say you do like one-sided, like which side usually is that? Your left side?
This is my better one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if because your tricep is stronger on your left arm,
Yeah.
maybe that's kind of what's also contributing to the arm being more locked out on the left.
Maybe.
Right? And also generally the left side is a little bit weaker, so you might be trying to compensate with like other ways.
Oh, like just trying to get other muscles to work in?
The shoulder was kind of doing a bit of a push like this.
Got you.
But if your elbow's like this, you might be able to set that a little bit better.
Okay.
And have more of that like sweeping motion.
Is one arm longer than the other?
I think it's different because even looking at it like this, it's
I'm
different.
so deformed. My pinky is shorter on this side, but my arm is longer.
Any single joint motion is actually healthier than doing a multi-joint. Okay, and people might disagree on this, but to be honest, even back in the day when I was in school, my profs would always say, shoulder press is not healthy for the shoulder. And it's true because the joint is a floating, it's compromised of multiple joints and ligaments and muscle and tendon and all that. So whenever the arm goes above the head, you're actually I'm not going to say jamming, but essentially the bones can kind of collide, and then there's a little bursa that can over time kind of start to like disintegrate. And I know a lot of people who have injured their shoulders from shoulder press.
Yeah.
So which is why I'm a huge fan of laterals, fully exhausting them in laterals, fronts, rears. So what we're gonna do, I'm not sure if you've ever tried this before, but we're gonna do something called a jump set up, basically until you can't move your arms anymore.
Love.
So we're gonna go, so we're gonna start at 2.5.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna watch for your elbow too. You might be curving your elbow on the right side more than your left. So let's see your form. Good. So let's go up for 2, down for 2. Total 15, 15, 15, 15. We're gonna try to do as many reps as we can with 15, going up the rack. Support your wrists a little bit more. It's kind of like dangling. Yeah, there you go, there you go. That directly impacts how the weight is loading into the shoulder, okay? 10. And be mindful of setting your traps down nice and tight, okay?
Not gonna lie, 2.5 seems pretty heavy today.
Yeah.
I don't know how far this jump set's gonna go.
Okay, let's.
5s, but they're kilograms. Remember, everyone, kilograms.
Right. So then that means that's.
This is like 10 pounds.
And a bit.
Just in case people thought it was 2.5 pounds. Kilograms. What were you saying about my left shoulder?
Your left shoulder seems much stronger.
It is. My right shoulder,
Yeah.
for some reason, I always have bicep impingement on my right side.
Oh. You do something different on your right. 7. So this rear delt right now looks full, and this one doesn't look full.
Really?
And this middle delt looks very full, but this one's not as engaged.
Yeah.
So this is what you need to do. Pretty much what you're doing with your right is you're almost pulling the energy behind you.
Okay.
You need more of that scapular protraction so that you keep it kind of more ahead of you. Yeah, yeah. And again, this is gonna feel off too. It's not gonna feel the same as your left. Do you kind of see the energy kind of building up here now?
Yeah, it feels harder now on this side.
Yeah, keep going. 2, chest up. 1 more. Excellent, good, good. And let's go to the 5s. We're gonna take advantage of these like little increments in kilos. So you want your sternum to be set ahead of you.
Okay.
Okay. So that's gonna set the tone of where your lateral raise is coming from. Okay.
Okay.
So that's what should stabilize your upper body there. Okay. Yes. Oh yeah. That feels way harder. 4.
Feels harder too.
5. Good. 10. And posture that chest up on the way down. 5 reps. So chest never drops. 3. Always keep that as your anchor point. 2. Good. 1 more. Amazing. Good. Okay, place that.
Shoulders might not be my favorite exercise or muscle group after today.
So far this is now 4 weights, 4 different weights going up, okay? And again, think of raising it towards the mirror. Don't pull anything behind you, okay? So again, support the chest, hinge over a touch. Yep, hinge over just a little bit from the hips. 2, yes. Chin up, chin up, chin up. 3, yep.
This is heavy as shit.
4. Come on, focus and pull it through the middle delts. Yes. Reach away, reach. Good. 8. Good. This will be our last one. Come on. 9. Nice. 10. Watch for the traps. Chest lifted. 11. Come on. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. Chase that burn. 12. 5. There we go. 6. Come on. 7. You're not done yet. 8. You're not done. Push. Push. Yep. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Ew, I hate this. I hate.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna like these today.
I don't know if I hate this or leg day more. They're pretty fucking close.
That's crazy. Amazing. And then just let your arms just relax off your lats, okay? That's how the shoulders can look even more capped. So sometimes in between sets, I'll get clients to just hold that, burn, burn, let that burn and blood flow just like get pumped right into the shoulders. Yes. So we're gonna do 3 sets like that.
Okay.
And then we're gonna move on to fronts. Whenever the body drops with the weight,
Yeah.
you're almost taking those degrees away from the shoulder to be targeted, right? Because imagine if I'm doing a full range of motion in a stable position.
Yeah.
And then imagine now if I go into a rock. I'm not even utilizing that range of
you're
motion.
using momentum.
It's coming through that motion of the momentum.
Okay.
Right? So I
Keep
mean,
this
we only
up.
do that really when there's like absolute heavy sets, like you're doing like 30-pound laterals or something.
Yeah, we don't do those here.
So you know in the rear delt fly how I was saying that you're kind of loading your pec a little bit on the way down?
Yeah.
When you're doing your lateral, I kind of notice that your body goes like a little bit like pulls into the pec
Got you. Okay.
as you're raising. So if you notice, it's a very short look in that shoulder.
Yeah.
But this arm looks nice and forward because
Long.
we practiced that right in the beginning, right? But so this side, you have to be mindful of not contracting through your pec and your up, basically pec and trap. Okay, so push, like think of pushing away.
Like this, like stretching it out this way?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Because you see online a lot of people too, like they do, I don't know which one it is, when they're seated and they go
Yep.
like this one, that shit. If you do that shit, you're doing it wrong.
Ready for fronts? I mean, take a break first.
if there's anything left in my little shoulders.
So first we're gonna start with both dumbbells going.
Okay.
And then as it gets heavier, I'm gonna get you to just finish all the sets on one side and then go to the other side, okay?
Okay.
So the reason why I was suggesting that we go into a single arm when it comes to the heavier sets is just to isolate it a little bit more and just to have that focus on each shoulder doing the work. Usually I find women, we're a little bit weaker in that front arm position. We can't lift as much as the lateral. So just kind of isolating it a little bit more is just gonna make it easier for her to feel that contraction even more. Yeah. Do you know what winging of the scapula means?
Yeah, like when it like that, yeah.
When the scapula pokes out.
Yeah.
So this is common in front arm raises on the down phase. Usually people would poke out their shoulder blades.
Okay.
Okay, so it requires even more connection
front,
with your
okay.
scaps. Yeah. And kind of like punch and reach away. There we go. And keep it there. Chest up, 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 up. 8. So I'm a fan of kind of like setting the lats as you do shoulder workouts, right? It kind of helps to stabilize even more and isolate. Oh yeah, you did it. Do you feel the difference there?
I think so. Well, I'm focusing on like, not necessarily flaring my lats, but like pulling out, like you said.
Yes. And then that kind of sets a tone to prevent any kind of winging on the way down. Yep, one more. Really good, T. Done. Good. Okay, next week. Okay, so still together at the same time, 15 reps. Yep. 2, 3, yes. 4. Be mindful of not having one arm bent and one arm straight, okay? Watch it. Yeah.
It's so crazy because when I purposely go straight, it feels like it's like awkward, but okay.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just
go a
I'm not
little bit
used
wider.
to it.
Right here. Touch. There you go. 2 more. 11. Reach a little bit more. 1 more. Good. Now let's isolate one to the other, okay? Yeah, this side, your pec, you need some release on your left pec.
I know. I get my pec worked on a lot because it's my tightest area.
Yes, on both. But when they work on the left primarily, like, do you feel like it's way more painful or?
Everything's painful when I get work done.
Okay.
For some reason, I go into my massages being like, I'm totally fine. And then they start touching me and I'm like, everything hurts.
Oh my gosh. And visualize your muscle fibers picking you up and then slowly releasing you. 6, down phase matters. 7, good. Especially as a natural athlete, you really want to finesse those reps, okay? 9, this is how you're gonna grow. 10, without any substances. Keep it going. Excellent, T. Good.
Do I need to
That's
hold the
actually
other
hilarious.
dumbbell in the other hand?
Oh.
If I do single arm?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. We're gonna save my energy.
Was that our first set?
That was only our first.
Jeez. Yeah, okay.
Trust me.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't.
So I'm gonna show you what I felt in your form, which is fine. Your form looked really good.
I feel like it's my elbows, right?
Actually, not
Or my
yet.
elbows are okay?
Not yet. Yeah, not. So place your hands at like kind of where I was holding you, like your
here?
lat. Yep. So when you're going down,
Yeah.
your lats kind of like shut off a little bit.
Yeah, they like relax.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when you go up, it presses up, and then your traps kind of shrug a little bit.
Got you.
So I
okay.
want you to do this. See how I'm setting the tone with my lats being firm?
Okay.
Right? It's almost like I'm setting my scaps downward.
Yeah.
Okay. And then as I'm going down, you almost want to picture you doing a lat pull down still under tension.
Got you.
Okay. And then on the way up, it's still tense.
Okay.
See how I'm like, so again.
Yeah, like they're always like they're activated. They're not just
Yep.
relaxed. Okay.
What does the shoulder press motion look like? I pretty much
Like a lat
kinda-
pull down. Yeah.
So it's almost like your body has to be stable in the opposite motion.
Of what it's doing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And the slower the down phase, the better it's going to be. 4. And you always want to think of putting energy into your palms as you're pushing up and down. 7. So much. Did you feel a little bit of difference in your shoulder engagement? Pretty much I felt more density through her delts as she was loading her hands into the bar a little bit more. I feel like some people just kind of, or most people kind of let the weight kind of just bully their body down into position, but you need to force it. You need to push into it.
That feels much harder.
Good. Okay,
Yeah.
laterals.
Oh.
This is what you're gonna do. We're hold until it burns, maybe 5 seconds.
Okay.
And then down, fighting it for 5. So we're gonna go 5-5. Like, so 5 reps, 5-second holds.
Yeah.
With a very slow eccentric. Maybe 5 reps.
Only
maybe
5
10
reps.
Maybe we'll see. I'm gonna base it on your intensity. 5. Good. Again. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Push into the weight still. Yes. Yep. 3, 2. So although the weight is coming down, you want to act as if you're still trying to pull it up. That's a controlled eccentric. And 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more like that and give me 5 reps normal after that. And 5. Did you feel how you did kind of this like push off the lat.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
My bad.
Okay? Now go 5 normal. 5, 4, looks good. Reach, reach, reach. 3, 2, 1. And so I'm all about like longevity, quality of reps, and quality of your stability, because that's how we're able to isolate things better. Right?
Yeah.
And like even when like people train in machines, they're moving around so much and not even set in their stability that they're actually not doing them. They're not doing them a favor. Like it's like you have to anchor yourself really well in machines. That's why machines are created for isolation. But if people don't have it in their mind to how to isolate, then it's not going to be as effective.
It's true. I feel like when people sit down on a machine, they just think, oh, this is a shoulder press. All I have to do is shoulders.
Oh my
and they're not thinking about like their lats or their core stabilizing themselves.
Or their back, and like actually a lot of power comes to your legs too. So like I come from a powerlifting background as well. So all that power drives through the body. So you need to be very anchored from your feet all the way through the body for it to be very like loaded and strong. Wrap your pinky. I know this is a shorter one, right?
Yeah.
Wrap it, and then hug it. There we go. Yep. 8. 2 more. 11. 1 more. Firm lats. And done. Good set. Wow.
Yeah, my pinky doesn't wrap.
Yeah, it wants to poke open when it.
Yeah, my pinky just wants to sit up here. Tiny.
I love that the Versa grips are helping you though.
It does, literally, because otherwise, like, this is like so useless.
Yeah. Show them your delts. Your delts look crazy right now.
Look at my delts. I don't know how to flex my delts.
Like this. You pump into. Yeah. There you go. 7, 2, up. 1 more. 8, 2, up, and done. Good job. Okay, drop set. And think of keeping your elbows parallel with each other as you're pressing up. 3. It's a little bit harder.
Yeah.
4. Good. Done. Good job.
That's a lot harder.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder.
I'm a fan of neutral grip. It's not only going to help you get stronger through your stabilizers, but it also is a very great exercise to target right in that cap area, right at the front delt and part middle delt.
Yeah, no, it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
Typically, I'm better at neutral grip because of all my handstand push-up stuff.
Yes.
But that was really hard.
Oh, okay. I think maybe it was from the drop set, the heavy drop set. Yeah. So lastly, we're finishing off with some rear delts and then tying in triceps. So arms straight out in front of you, okay? And then from there, pull your shoulder blade back, okay? And then open out all the way. Feel the rear delt, good. And then slowly bring that back down. Be mindful to not contract here before you open.
Okay.
I think it's kind of like pushing and opening, right? So you want to stay very light off that shoulder joint, okay? There you go. So a direct squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Curve that elbow a touch more with your trap down. 7. You feel that a little bit more?
Yeah.
8. Back. And keep your wrist strong. It kind of looks like it's like turning in.
My wrists are really weak because like I don't really have ligaments in my wrists anymore.
Oh my gosh. And so if you at all are ever in a midpoint between those 2 pegs, what you can do is you can just hinge a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So you can meet that perfect position. Okay, ready? So again, arm lock to start, posture, and then keep your wrist strong so that the weight is pulling with you to the posterior part.
This way?
Yep. So next we're gonna do some tricep extension and move over in,
You don't like it? Sylv hates it. She said, ugh. You know that meme where it's like, brother, ew. That's literally what Sylv just did, but in real life.
Keep moving, but I'm just gonna move you and I want you to tell me the difference that you feel, okay? Now keep your head up. This time pull your elbows all the way to your sides, your torso, even more, almost like a row. Now walk forward a little bit more. Good. Open your shoulders more, open, back, like this, okay? So this needs to stay open.
I feel like they can't in this position.
Oh my, okay, let's put the weight down.
Like my chest is so tight, it doesn't open.
And like this, the way you're setting up was so tight and ahead of you, and you're pulling like this.
Okay.
But if the triceps are back here, and then if it originates here and inserts here, you have to put it in a position where it's going to get a really good effective stretch.
Okay.
Right? So yeah, opening up, chin up, elbows right here. So I want you to think of my hands being a cubby, okay? So you keep your elbows in my hands the whole time. 2, and go past your chest as you go up. 3, 4. Go slower on the way up. Good. Pull it back. 6, 7.
I don't think my elbows go further back than that. Like I can't get them further back than here.
So
they don't set back.
I think it's more of like a neural feeling, like because technically if you do a row and your elbows go that far back, you technically can keep it there.
No, I know here, but like if I'm leaned forward, I don't have the same mobility as if I'm here. I don't know.
Yeah. So it's from your shoulders too. So your shoulder needs to stay back here because that bone is part of the part of the tricep, right? So
Yeah.
that needs to set back here, and elbow needs to set here, and then you go into a extension from that point.
I feel it in my triceps for sure. I just feel like I'm limited here.
Yeah,
'Cause in general, like if I go into a tabletop behind me, because my chest is so tight, I don't sit in this position very well,
Got it.
maybe.
Yeah.
So for me, because everything wants to pull in because I'm tight.
Yes. And well, over the many years that you've been training, right? Like if your form has kind of been like this, the body's gonna want to go back to that position and fight you. So I think right now we're fighting the position.
The natural?
Yeah. So let's try it again. I'm gonna hold your shoulders back a little bit more. So pull for 1, hold it there, and for 1, and then up for 3. Yep. So keep it like that. And I want you to think of keeping your rear delts very tight. Okay, go. 1, slow, up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's how your triceps will grow if it's sitting back here more. This way is a very short range of motion. It only really targets like a third of your triceps. Make sure you're rotating out your hips as much as you can, okay? That's gonna help crank all those details. See how as you're turning more, it splits a bit more?
Yeah.
So right when you're entering stage, for example, instantly your legs should be there.
Like turn out.
Yep.
Okay.
So even when you're at home chilling and stuff, randomly tweak.
Tweak. Okay.
Boom, boom, and keep getting that connection.
So it's like
there.
almost automatic.
Yeah. And then so as you rotate your pelvis, your hips out, I also want you to think of like kicking or sliding your toes ahead. So it's almost like you're trying to do this, but also like that.
Yeah, last year you told me like separating paper with my toes.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, and then I think what he also means is that stiffness also comes from the squeezing of your lats, because I think you used to squeeze on your lats and push on the lats as you're here, but really you should just keep that open and then just the arm chills
let
on
the arm
that
sit.
lat. Yeah, on to face the back of the stage. There's a few different ways. You can release your arms like that, or you can go up, around, and then release.
I feel like this is safer. I feel like this.
Okay.
Only because I feel like sometimes when I do stuff, my elbows do something weird.
Really?
And
Okay.
then it's like super exaggerated and it's like, whoa, relax.
Both look very pretty on you.
So this way?
I think you did that last year, yeah?
I didn't do anything last year.
You just went.
Last year I just went and turn.
Okay.
All right, so that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We did a full shoulder day. Reminder, Sylva's on Instagram and her own YouTube channel. So if you like all the information that she shares here on my channel, she's got a ton of it on her own. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, see you guys.